was nice while it lasted, Yugi, but with this next card, this duel is over. I activate the Flute of Summoning Dragons. With Lord of D on the field, I can special summon up to 2 dragon monsters from my hand. And I choose the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Not so fast, Kaiba. I have a card of my own. I activate Multiply. I can special summon up to as many Kaiba tokens as I please, and I choose to summon an infinite amount.
Wait, no, you can't summon it.
But that's not all. For Kaiba is a noisy creature, and with an infinite amount of him, it gets infinitely louder. So much louder that it's too loud for the dragons to hear the Lord play his flute. Meaning you can't summon those dragons.
All right, listen, Yugi, that's just bullshit, all right? That's not how the game works.
Well, you explain to me, Kaiba. If they can't hear the flute, then how are you going to summon
That's
them?
not... There was so much wrong with what you just said.
Play your next card, Kaiba.
You know what? I will. You think that's gonna stop me, Yugi? Fine. I don't summon my Blue Eyes White Dragon from my hand. But you know what I do? I activate Monster Reborn to special summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon from my graveyard.
Foolish mistake, Kaiba.
What?
It's in the name, Kaiba. The dragon is not just brought back, he is reborn, completely without memory of his previous life.
What?
And as unfortunate as it is, Lord of D on the field is a very scary-looking guy.
What does that even mean?
Unlike my many Karibos, who have uncertainty of who to trust, he will choose me. And so the Blue Eyes White Dragon will fight on my side of the...
No, that's not how any of this works, Yugi. You can't just make this up as you go along. There are rules and structures for this game. This isn't make-pretend, Yugi.
Kaiba, I am using very sound logic.
You know what? Fine. Let's play it your way, Yugi. I attack with Lord of D.
You must forget, Kaiba. I have your Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Ah, but you see, Yugi, the Lord of D is the Lord of all dragons, so the Blue Eyes White Dragon must obey his command.
I should have seen that coming. Fortunately, I did, for I have Big Shield Gardner in defense position.
I'm sure you know of Big Shield Gardner's peanut allergy.
His what?
Well, guess what Lord of D had for lunch today?
Well, too bad, Kaiba. Big Shield Gardner gets on the back of Cannibal Turtle, launching him away from your Lord of D and his peanut breath.
Yeah, well, Lord of D gets up really, really high and catch him in the
Not
air.
higher than the wall of infinite Karibos.
Not unless he rides on the back of Blue Eyes White Dragon, which he
But
does.
the rebirth process also gave him a new fear of physical contact.
That's why Lord of D had a heart-to-heart talk to him and help him overcome his fears.
You can't do that.
Uh-huh. Well, I did.
Oh, you did it. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's bullshit. It's not even fair. I can't even do it. I destroy the moon.
What moon? There is no moon.
Fuck you!